The first thing that you should do, and the easy thing to do, is to simply document everything that you do, right? So what are you doing? Like when you take on a new client, right? What's the entire process you're doing for them? Document all of it, right? Record it, film it, write down kind of the step by step. Or if you don't want to have the time to do that, just record everything, film everything, and then have a VA or somebody basically transcribe it and turn it into a kind of step by step document that you put into a PDF. So that's the first thing. Is just you need to have a system, right? So that system needs to be okay. When we close a client, we then do X, Y, Z. Once they've signed the contract, this is how we set up their ad account. This is how we link ad accounts, how we link pages. These are the resources we need from them. So we send them a document. Here's all the stuff we need from you. We need your creative assets. We need your analytics for the last year. We need access to your Shopify store. We need all those things you need access to. So a whole onboarding checklist of everything you possibly can need from the client that goes out to them. What that initial onboarding call is going to be structured like, the questions you're going to ask them, the deep dive you're going to take, what you're going to do in the first month in terms of how you're going to test things, the budget, the goals, the KPIs. So that's the first thing I would say is like, if you don't have that in place, that would be my priority before you even hire anybody. Because if you hire somebody, you're still going to have to teach them all these things. So you should do that now. Create the document, create that SOP for your company. Make sure you have infrastructure in place, right? So if you're running your business right now and it's kind of just you and you're, emailing or texting with clients and you're, texting with your PPC buyer, whatever, like put a system in place, right? Get set up on Slack, create channels for each client, create channels for different team members, get set up on some type of task management, right? We use monday.com, set up task management there, a task system with your team, set up all your Google Sheets that can track have all of your stuff in there, whether it's your master login sheet, whether it's your checklists for your client onboarding, all that stuff. Have a good analytics system set up and reporting system, right? So if you are just getting started out, Supermetrics is great to be able to pull in the data into Google Sheets or Google Data Studios to build out reports. We use Funnel.io, and we connect with the data studios to build out much more robust reports. But you can get started with Supermetrics. It's much more affordable on Google Sheets, Google Data Studios. You can also use tools like Report Garden, which do everything for you, so you really don't have to even worry about creating reports. So that way you have a fully structured, automated report system that's going to go out every month to the client. So those are all the big things that you should do before you even hire anybody. It's like getting all of those things in place.